The points-based system is a terrible idea because it erodes the essential relationship of trust between students and teachers. It brings the action of border policing into the classroom, into the space of contact, whether it be in supervision or in tutorials between students and teachers. And it asks us as members of academic staff, I'll speak only to the situation of members of academic staff, to act as agents of the UK border agency.
The rules are a bad idea because A, they're unworkable. They actually can't be monitored and policed in the way that we have been told to monitor and police them. So it's impossible. It's a waste of time and resources to even try and implement them. But it's also a bad idea because it's targeting the wrong sorts of people for the wrong sorts of reasons.
The first thing about the rules is they're blatantly discriminatory. They're singling out one section of the student population on the basis that they may be potential terrorists or threats or somehow not reliable or trustworthy. They're singling out one group and treating them completely differently to all the other UK or EU citizens.
So they are targeting students who want to come here and learn. They are hugely economically beneficial for our system. They're hugely educationally beneficial for our students and our learning world. So to put them off, to limit them coming in, makes no sense whatsoever. If there is an issue over concerns of immigration, if there is an issue over concerns of, sort of policing the wrong types of people coming into the country, this is not where to do it.
If I, as a member of staff, wanted to be a border agent, I would have trained to be a border agent and not trained to be someone who's an educator.
We are not here to police. We are here as educators. And the moment we start being something different, we change our relationship to our students, and it becomes an environment of mistrust and sort of nervous anxiety. And that is about the worst environment you can create for learning.
What really struck me when I started looking into it was really that what I perceived to be a kind of fundamental threshold in the relationship between the state and the universities was being crossed, which was really to try to integrate the very punitive and surveillance aspects of the border agency directly into the universities.
This is politically sinister, but it also has extremely negative effects on our ability to teach and on the environment in HE.
Where it hits you in the gut and makes you really distrust this policy is in the way in which it violates your responsibility for your students. I mean, as a lecturer, you're supposed to be providing a kind of stimulating intellectual environment, supporting them in terms of their work and their research. But you're also supposed to be someone who they can trust, especially if they're an overseas student coming to Europe for the first time, maybe from very different countries. You're supposed to be there as someone who they can call upon if they have any problems. And part of those problems may be with immigration. They may be with kind of integrating into British society. And if you're supposed to do that at the same time as being someone who's there to spy on them, to report them to the government, to maybe call the police or the border agency down on them, basically that relationship of trust is broken. And that is something I think is just impossible to collaborate with.